Okay, so I have been on Suboxone for about 3 years now, and basically I've been trying to quit for the last at least 2 years. And it all started with a little bit of a heroin addiction, and that kind of spiraled out of control, and I got completely fucked up for a long time. I just had to do it every day. The reason I couldn't quit is because I was working, and I thought that there was no way that I could go through withdrawal symptoms while I was working. I've been through the withdrawal like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. God only knows. And it's really only a bad 4 or 5 days, and then it's over. And the worst part is that I had used the Suboxone to get over the heroin withdrawal before. I had done that at least 1 or 2 times successfully and felt little to no withdrawal symptoms from the heroin. And so I thought the Suboxone was more or less a magic bullet. And so I would go on these benders with heroin and try to just switch to Suboxone for a few days to get over it. And that didn't, last time I did it is I did my 2 or 3 strips, whatever it was, 2 milligrams a day, and then tried to quit abruptly, and I got very sick, and so I got back on the subs, and that's where I've been ever since. So it's been just a vicious cycle. I've had periods where I do a lot and then a little, and I've more or less gotten down to less than 1 strip a day. I'm basically at about 4 milligrams a day. I was at 2 to 3 milligrams for a very long time, and that seems to be my ceiling. Or I guess I should say my basement. I can't get any lower than that because it gets to be a little uncomfortable. So basically what I'm going to try to do now is do these diaries every day or every other day and wean off slowly over time. And I'm hoping that if I can do this diary, I can keep myself honest, because I'm not going to share this with anybody. It's just a way of expressing myself, and there would be no reason to lie because I'm just talking to the camera. I'm not sharing this with another person. So I've got a lot of reasons to stop this. One of them is walking in the room right now, and I'm hoping that this will be the end of this chapter of my life. Just turned 30, and it's time to clean up and grow up and get moving on, and I hope that I'm ready to start a whole new life, ready to be reborn. Praise Jesus. Find my new life addiction free. It's going to be the hardest thing I've ever done. I wish to God I just stuck with the heroin and went through the goddamn 5 days, or even if it was a week of shit. It would have been so much better, so much easier, so much quicker, so much less painful than what I'm about to undertake. I've read online that there are ways of doing this where you can wean down to the point where you're more or less off the Suboxone, but you're not gonna feel the pain. Basically, it's like taking the pain and suffering of a withdrawal syndrome and spreading it out into months instead of a week and a half to 2 weeks of misery and hell. I've been through withdrawal so many times that I know what to expect, and that's the worst part, is because I do know what to expect. I know that it's going to be fucking miserable. I know it's going to be hell, If this was, if I had never gone through it before, I think that I could stomach it and just do it like the first time and the second time and the third and the fourth and fifth and sixth, and God knows how many times I just did it until I got to the point where withdrawal is the scariest thing I can imagine in life. And even though it's not that bad, it's just unbearable to even think about. So it's just you and me. You and me. Well, good luck. See you tomorrow.